Guys? It's me, Zayo, and I'm back with kind of update. Unfortunately, when I went to locals, I realized I forgot my tripod. Like facepalm moment. I was like excited. I was like, all right, I'm gonna be able to get a video out to you guys. And then I looked at my bag and I'm like, shoot, I left my tripod at home. But good news is I did pretty good at locals, guys. So let me tell you guys how it went. Alright, so start, I only told like a few people, like kind of like some of the guys around me that I'm playing like, yo, I'm playing budget Cyber Dragon right here. 3 structure decks, $10, and then like, man, that's whack. My side deck, I showed them my side deck, they're like, what the heck is this? So yeah, so match 1, went up against Mayakashi Eldlich. So a little worried there because I didn't main deck any back row removal because the deck didn't really give you any, and only ones I had were the twin twisters that I put in, so I had to kind of wait till game 2 and 3 to put it in. So I lost game 1 to myself actually. I activated Overload Fusion. Like I summoned, like I pretty much used my whole hand. Like I was going for a second, I used my whole hand, had like a power bonded Cyber Twin Dragon I think, or something like that, and just like had like a lot of damage on board. Then I activated Overload Fusion and then realized that I didn't have any target except for the was it that like Chimera Tech Over Dragon, something like that. So I ended up ruining the whole idea to kill, and then I just lost that game. So game 2, I think that one I ended up being able, he put up a board, I think it was something along the lines of he made a good Mayakashi board, right, with the Link 4 that negates the graveyard monsters, and then he summoned Daki back, the 0 attack 0 defense monster. And so I was like, huh, that's interesting. And I and his Mayakashi monster his Link monster doesn't really negate anything from me because nothing I have like revives itself and like activates at the same time or something along those lines. So I was able to get a power bond off for Cyber End Dragon, and swung in on him on that Daki in defense mode and killed him for game 2. So that was like really funny for me. And game 3, he bricked kind of hard actually. I think that's what happened. He ended up with like two conks in the back, and I think like a set monster or something. And I was able to twin twister his back row, so he wasn't able to like defend his back row or put up bodies in the front. And I had a pretty standard hand. I was able to get out, I think, Cyber Twin Dragon, and he didn't really have any hand traps. So that was match 1. Went pretty well. All right, match 2. This matchup was against Phantom Knight, and actually some of these people you guys might actually know if you guys watch A's in Persuasion. I'm in that local, so so the guy I faced is Caleb, his Phantom Knight deck, and I did win 2-0, I'm pretty sure, but I can't exactly remember how I won at this point because I'm recording this kind of like later on. All I remember is he bricked hard, well, kind of hard. He was able to make like Dragoon and pass with like a Fog Blade or something like that. Most I remember was him imperming my core after I machine dupe it, and then machine duping again the other core I special summon for the Cyber Dragons, and then just end up killing him off of all those Cyber Dragons. So yeah, game 2, I don't really remember too much on that one. So yeah, so far 2-0 at this point. I'm feeling pretty good. Match 3 rolls around. It's the mirror match, and this mirror match I'm pretty scared of because it is against a pretty well-known Cyber Dragon player, Kyle Lewis. I mean, he always tops locals a bunch. If you've seen the videos, Age of Persuasion. So I was pretty scared. He knows the deck more than me, and he does have the new cards, although he's playing different ratios than me, of course, and he has like the better cards, you know. So it starts off game 1. I won the die roll, luckily, because if I were to go first, I 100% would have lost, actually. I would have lost game 1 instantly. But since I went second, I had a pretty good chance, and he didn't know what deck I was on yet. He thought I was like playing heroes or something like that. So I surprised him with the Cyber Dragons. I'm pretty sure I was able to just... He didn't do much, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was able to kill very easily. And then game 2, switch it around. I'm going first, he's going second. I can't really do much, honestly, because I already know freaking Fortress Dragon. Yeah, like there's no point in doing much. I was able to get like an impermanent hand, and that's it. Like I did normal summon core, I think, and got overflow out, but even then that wasn't enough, because by the time like it rolled around to like do anything, he had like Nova. And maybe I should have blew up more, but he had a bunch of extenders in hand at that point, so I was just kind of like, uh-oh, this is a problem. Alright, game 3 though, best feeling ever, getting the Twin Twister yet again, and he normal summon core, set 2 back row, no 3, he set 3 back row I think, and I hit 2 of his imperms in the back, so off to a great start. So I don't know what his set monster is, and he has set face down, so only cards I could assume it was like imperm and overflow. So the best thing I did, assuming it was overflow, because I mean he would have imperm earlier, because I was able to get the Chimera combo out, get Power Bond, and then go into Cyber End Dragon yet again and make Seeger along with it. So I Seeger boost Cyber End Dragon and just straight up killed it, and it turns out it was a Cyber Dragon Nasher face down and a overflow face down, and then his hand was like Cyber Repair Plan. So 3-0 so far, and I and I won the mirror match. So good thing he didn't know I didn't run Fortress Dragon, because then he could have actually set up like an infinity board with it, because I wouldn't be able to like actually stop that. So yeah, I mean, feeling very good right now at this point. 3-0, final round 4. I go up against a PK player yet again. I'm not sure if he's had any featured videos, but yeah, still a good player. So game 1 rolls around, he goes first. I'm like, oh nice, John Imperm, great. He summons Tour Guide, easy. I'm gonna Imperm it and pray that he doesn't have anything else. That didn't go so well. Turns out he had extenders for days. He had like the oh, I don't even remember. I just know he had literally everything you could want, like the yeah, like the boots, the psychic wielder, I'm pretty sure, to special itself. And then Cherubini, he had both his Burning Abyss in deck anyways. Literally just like everything you could want for Phantom Knight hand. And he ended up putting up like Utopic Draco feature and 2 Fog Blades and Appaloosa, pretty sure, and that's a little bit too much. I'm pretty sure I was able to draw or search the kaiju to handle one of them, but like 2 back row and the Utopic Draco feature, not happening. So game 2, I thought about it in my head. I was like, do I want to go first or second? And I was like, you know what? It's a go second deck. PK can still brick. I mean, it happened with the other match. Let's try it again. So rolls around. He has Tour Guide in hand yet again, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have the Imperm. So we full combos all the way. Maybe this is the one where he gets that Appaloosa Utopic Draco future board. Pretty sure this is the time he gets that, and a bunch of like Phantom Knights in gray for next turn, and like the Bardiche in extra monster zone. I was like, uh-oh, screwed yet again. Didn't draw the kaiju, was able to end up searching it anyways. Was able to clear out the Draco future. Was able to special summon a Cyber Dragon, contact fuse the Bardiche, and was able to get a machine dupe. I don't know why he didn't stop it. He had like an imperm or something, but he didn't stop it. But that's whatever, right? Was able to contact fuse and then crash into the Appaloosa to kill both. And I was able to go into Nova, into Infinity, steal the kaiju or attach it back onto my monster, and pass it back to him. But I guess this is the part where he was hoping for. He kept one imperm down in his in his face down, and next turn he impermed it, and then he comboed off with his Phantom Knights, ended up making the Arc Rebellion Dragon, and just like end up killing me. Put up like one more negate, I think a Fog Blade, which is like enough because I only had like 1 or 2 cards in hand. So yep, that's it. Ended 3-1, but I'm still very happy with that run. Like the deck outperformed what I thought it would happen, and it was just like crazy good. Like just it's a good structure deck. Like it gets my thumbs up. It's the best structure deck in a while, like a fat minute. So let's talk about some of the cards that you guys should probably be getting. So let's talk about the main deck cards. Only card I can really think of is probably Galaxy Soldier. So Galaxy Soldier gets you a consistent way of actually getting to infinity. Although there's like other ways to get to it, this like almost ensures you will get infinity. Almost. Don't quote me on that. But searchable and just level 5 bodies on the field, like you can't go wrong with it. And the only other card I can think of like cyber related is like Cyber Rev System. That one could also help you get into infinity, or like I don't know, just something along those lines. I still think it's an alright card, like searchable. This is like one of those searchable cards that you might need. It's like situational, so I like play this at 1 or something like that. And the Galaxy Soldier, I don't know if I said a ratio, but probably a 2 or 3, probably a 2. Yeah, probably a 2, because you don't ever want to see 2 in hand, and you can search it. So the searching thing, I think of it differently, but I'd say probably 2 is better for Galaxy Soldier. Then other main deck cards you put in is literally just like hand traps at this point, because you don't want your opponent to make an unbreakable board. So like the Imperm is good, it's a good start, and then you want something like Ash or Effect Veiler, or probably both. I recommend like at least 6 hand traps. And I guess if you're like set on going second for Cyber Dragons, then keeping the Kaiju at 3 is just as good as like a hand trap almost, depending on the deck. Yeah, depending on the deck. Most of the time it's like kind of like a flex spot. If you dead set on going second, then a Kaiju is like just as good as an Ash or something like that, because it handles those like big monsters that Ash would have handled anyways. So yeah, just like more hand traps, stuff like that. The extra deck, now this is where it gets a little bit expensive. So here, a card I actually like kind of went off my radar, but like Kyle, the Cyber Dragon player, he was like, why aren't you playing this? I'm like, huh, you're right, why am I not? It's Cyber Eternity Dragon. So the big part about this card is you send this off of Horizon, Cybernetic Horizon, and then you banish it. So and then that turn, your opponent cannot target fusion monsters with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that is like huge. Like no Imperm, no Effect Veiler, no I don't freaking know what else. Like they can't be destroyed. Solemn Strike, it'll still stay alive. Like the Dragoon Negate, it'll still at least stay alive. Like stuff like that. Like this opens up so much more potential to OTK, like uninterrupted, like a power bonded Cyber Twin Dragon that can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. That's pretty scary. Same thing with Over Dragon or Chimera. What the freak is that called? Rampage. Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Another good card, of course, the Fortress Dragon I mentioned before. Got more expensive, but it's definitely still worth running at 1. There's a bunch of machine monsters that you don't think are machines. Stuff like let me think. Stuff like Mechaba. Like Mechaba's like a target for this. I mean, Zeus handles Zeus very well. Like you special the Cyber Dragon, they're like, shoot, I have to Zeus this, otherwise I get Fortress Dragon or something stupid like that. So that handles that. Like Fortress Dragon is just good, especially for the mirror match. You're definitely gonna need it for the mirror match. Third card I'm thinking of is Zeus itself. Adding Zeus, you make infinity, you attack, and then like honestly, I feel like Zeus is better than infinity, so that's why I would make Zeus. But it's kind of like situational kind of thing. And then some of the more generic stuff like Almirage or Link Karibo, they're both pretty good. I think Almirage would probably be more useful because it helps you get a Cyber Dragon engrave if you ever need that. So that's something to think about. And then the Verte Anaconda, mad expensive, but it's a consistent way for you to get to your Overload Fusion. So like if you want to upgrade the deck, this is a costly card. It could possibly get hit, so that is the worry about this card. But it allows kill potential on another level, because not only do they have to worry about the Chimera, they also have to worry about the Anaconda if you go that route. You are locked into the machines though, I think, after using Horizon, I'm pretty sure. So that is something to look out for with that, if you're using the Anaconda. So, but yeah, I mean, in cards to take out for these, most of them are going to be the Cyber Dark cards. Like, to be honest, the Cyber Dark cards aren't like too crazy. The only really good ones are, I think, are Horizon and the I guess the continuous spell, Cyber Dark Realm into Chimera, is like really good, and Claw is also alright for you to like consistently get one of those cards, the spells, because they are really nice. They generate a lot of what's it called, advantage, or card advantage. So it's just really good. Gets you cards in the grave that you're gonna need when you fuse, and just that kill potential with Power Bond. But it is a brick to run Power Bond, but at the same time, who's gonna stop a Power Bond Cyber Twin Dragon into attack twice, you know? Like, funny enough, if they don't have a spell negate, sometimes that can kill, which is like really funny. So guys, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my locals run. I really wish I did get some footage of actual gameplay for it. I wasn't able to, so it may sound like I'm lying or something, but like, you know, I got people to vouch that I did do it. I guess it was more like a tie for like third place, because the fourth place, third and fourth, we got the same exact points, same exact tiebreaker points, and so like it was literally the same place. All right, so that's gonna be it from me, guys. So if you guys like the video, make sure you leave that like, and make sure you subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff, and I'll see you guys later. So peace out.